Greetings, sir and sirettes, and welcome back to Airships Conquer the Skies with me, Lathrix, and of course, welcome back to the Lathrixian Raiders, now owning, honestly, quite a large chunk of the map. We own the islands over here, we own much of the mainland, this little section down here, and even a little bit of the islands at the bottom. So today, honestly, all I really want to do is get more land. Let's see if we can push some of the smaller empires into utter extinction. We have these guys over here with their lovely castle flag. We have the islands down here, which are definitely starting to scare me a bit. And then we have a few scattered different factions here and there, which don't really make me nervous, but I do want them to be gone as soon as possible. So currently our problem is, we don't actually have that much of a fleet left. We did incredibly well in the previous video, but it has left us a little bit lacking when it comes to our force. We are spread very, very thin, and what we have left isn't really ready for battle right now. Not exactly where I want to be. So right now, I'm just going to go ahead, build some more of our lovely blights, which have proven to be incredibly effective, and a couple more of the derp darts. And then, we're just going to try and capture stuff. Right now, I am researching tracks, because before the end of this season, what I want is a really fast-moving track build rather than using the legs, which is all about capturing, so it's going to use regular marines. I've done even more testing, I've talked to people, and it does seem like the marines, for how many you get per barracks, is stronger than the other types of barracks. It's just the other types get to the target more easily. Well, with a ground vehicle essentially ramming a building, that doesn't really matter, so I want an overwhelming amount of marines in a quick, simple little tank. But this is going to take a while, because not only do I want the track, I do kind of want Gatling guns as well, because I want to test those out. So there's a fair few things I really want. I also still want the fire extinguishers. It's such a simple concept, but apparently something we are yet to get. Okay, so over here we have one of the wolves. That's a tiny shipyard, not exactly what I really want to use there. You're going over here, but instead, I would much prefer you to simply repair. And over here, once I have the money for it, I am going to go ahead and build myself a couple more derp darts. Okay. So this is what that shipyard looks like. That is way more vulnerable than I thought. Why have I not conquered this yet? Well, just to be sure, I am going to remove this one. The reason is, that one had rifles on the back. If we're going to capture this, we can then move on to the next two, but if this one has rifles, it's going to be able to kill all of our troops. So that was a much easier thing to do. You're getting there, okay, and yeah, let's just try out the Blight. It might win, it might not. It all depends on if the Marines are going to be able to jump from target to target easily. Okay, let's just sort this out. There we go. Doopy-doopy-doo. The funny thing is, we still don't have rifles researched, I think. Just a random thought there. Hello? Would you care to have invasion? That was a weird way of saying that. But we're pirates, we don't use them words correctly in it. Welcome aboard. And if you'd be so kind as to capture the next vehicle, that would be... And there's the problem, once again, not jumping off. You see, it's things like that which just make me sad. Because now we're going to have to flee. I don't know what's going to happen to that building. Yeah, it's such a silly thing. They should be able to climb down, then move off, but... whatever, it's a problem with the boarding mechanic. I've kind of came to accept it now. I got a bit salty in the past, but right now I'm horribly sleep deprived. And honestly, I don't think I'm capable of anger. I'm just sort of neutral to everything. You have grappling hooks! Never mind. Apparently my neutrality is gone. I'm going to keep on doing this, because it's not hurting my ship in the slightest. I just want to see if we can eventually actually get one of these buildings. But seriously, you have grappling hooks. Now you use them. Sure. Well, you captured that anyway, so huzzah for you. Now, if I jump from you, will I be able to grab the next thing? In fact, you just get nice and high up, so you're not being shot at. There we go. Well, you've killed you. You actually most likely will win because they're shooting non-vital components, you're shooting them. But you know what? I'm going to be stupid. There we go! If you worked like that every time, lads, you'd all get promotions, a little bit more money, some more free time to spend with your family, but instead, well, you just saw all of your comrades die, and now you're just people I've picked up somewhere to do the same job. I'm actually going to do a brutal takeover. I do want that shipyard, even though it is tiny. We have dragons everywhere as well. I really need to make an anti-dragon vehicle. Is that the last one on their side? You know what? Go and grab that. Blight, you glorious thing. Go and grab that. The blight over here, please get repaired. Thank you. Single blight. Could you... In fact, I'll send... Oh, wait, no, I have a spy. What's in here? Oh, yeah, this will never work. It has a command bridge there and a command bridge there. There is no chance we are capturing that with a single blight. 2 blights, fine. 1 blight, no chance. Go and blindly attack that. I'm sure that cannot go wrong in any way. Now, down here, we do have the Integrity, which is a very good boarding vessel. I don't particularly want to lose the Integrity, but it is strong enough to run away without dying. Ooh, where are you going? You're moving over here, and that's my place. That is very mean of you, so I'm going to take your shipyard for that. Naughty, naughty. Excellent, we have the tracks, and I would like Gatling guns, and then I would like the fire extinguishers, then we can build something new for the fun of it. Da-da-da-da. Oh, nope, da-da-da-da, all the way down here. So this was the blind attack, and yeah, there's no chance we're losing this, I say. But I'm ready to be proven wrong. You know, I really should just give the blight some form of weaponry, even just muskets. But then it would need ammo. Why do you have a rocket on the back? Why do you never... You know what? That's fine. It's captured. It's ours now. And I think they just gave up. Yes, they have. Okay, well, gentle takeover. And go and follow them along, please. Now, over here, we have just this single building. It's a very nice-looking building. It has rockets, but it has no rockets on the back. Therefore, the blight will be victorious once again. I feel like boarding and ramming vehicles as a single category are the second most cheesy / easy to win with. The first just being high-altitude bombers. But it's still fun. It's certainly a different playstyle this time around from the previous seasons, and that's the whole point of it. Lovely jabbly. I don't know why, but I'm going to pillage you, because I'm just in a mean mood today. There we are. Oh, yeah, no. We're going to leave you alone, because I'm nice like that, and I'm going to invade your neighbour instead. That's better. You know what, I kind of want that tank, but the problem is that's a Gatling gun. That'll mow down our troops, and it'll be really annoying. Oh, this may be a huge mistake on a side note. Oh, well, no, there goes our boarding crew. And your hours, lovely. Go and try and kill these guys. I believe in you, little tank. Oh, look at it go. Closer. Less close. Forgot about the flamer. My bad. I don't normally tackle this thing from the front. You win. Well done. 5 points to you. Is that the Kraken squid thing? I think it is. And we now have a brand new tank at our disposal. Lovely. Which I'm going to send on a rather, unlikely to succeed mission, let's say. Yeah, that's gonna die. I should care. I don't. Rapid fire those Gatling guns. I mean, really, if you're not rapid firing Gatling guns, what's the point? That's all fun of it. Oh, no, yep, that's definitely the end of things. Well, it served its purpose. Okay, all of you are very weak from behind. We have already fought this before. Today's being way more successful than I expected it to be, so we're just kind of rolling over everyone. Not the most fun, though, that's the problem. Maybe I should have moved off and boarded someone else. Anyway, can you guys jump off? Nope, you're all stuck at the top. You know, there are areas down here you can get out of. Yeah, let's just flee. So we'll do the usual, just move a little bit, move back. Oh, hello. Oh, hello. That might be enough to kill this guy. That's a problem. You do have bombs, though. Do these have any type of... Well, they do have the rifles. The rifles will definitely be able to hit you, but still. Oh, yeah, you can't get too high either, though, can you? Yeah, not worth the risk of that craft. I think fleeing needs to be nerfed as well, because you can flee with almost no consequence. Whee! Okay, so just try 2 over here. And we're going to do the same thing, but this time I'm just going to let the tower try and kill the other towers. Go, go, go! Run, run, run. Okay, this is now captured. How much ammo do we have? Loads. So it's normal fire then, at this range. I was going to say aimed fire and possibly win by attrition, but there's no need. We have so much ammo. Are these muskets or rifles? There must be a visual difference, but I honestly can't remember. So I'll just let this play out for a while. Probably be victorious. This is oddly relaxing to watch. I just thought I'd mention that. As everything burns around us. This is fine. Either way, we are victorious, and I'm going to go ahead and skip all the way over there and try to take out that. Over here, we still need something to deal with that, and that's the problem. The borders are just going to not work there. Maybe the ground forces, but we really do need something with regular weapons. Not the Osprey. Again, that's something I want to keep, we don't have enough of. So, once we get this, I'm thinking we should make some Gatling gun craft as well. So for today, just build a ground border. For the next episode, build something using Gatling guns for once. That way we can start taking out things which I don't feel comfortable using the boarding craft for. That sounds like a pretty good plan, Lathrix. It does sound like a pretty good plan, Lathrix. Thank you, Lathrix. You're welcome, Lathrix. You go and attack that. You're just on your own and pretty weak. You are scary, gotta be honest. Yep, you're about to take out the rest of this, meaning you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, about to have 7, maybe 8 shipyards. It's at this moment Lathrix realises he's been fighting the wrong enemy the whole time, and oh look, it's the main. I swear I thought I'd said Nimbatus then. I am seeing things, and playing way too many games. You're coming back currently. Instead, go over here. I want to see what type of buildings these guys have. So, go all the way there. They will defend, so we're just going to flee. We're basically using them as a spy. Really slow-moving spy, but spy nonetheless. You're just kind of sitting there, aren't you, defending that area. You're a small shipyard. Do you want to build anything else? Guess we could just build some more blights. More blights and some more derp darts. It's funny still how the derp dart is easily our most reliable vehicle for its, well, purely because of its very small cost. This is a medium shipyard, that's fine. Oh, I can make the boom boys. Okay, this is something I made ages ago, and then just never really used. It's essentially the starter vehicle for this. I ended up cutting it from a clip from one of the videos in this season. It's the original starter vehicle, which I think is all the way down here. This one here, but I replaced the muskets with grenades, thinking, oh, maybe it'll work as a makeshift bomber. I tested it out in the sandbox mode, and it did terribly. Yes. Okay, you're about to try and invade some of our lands, so let's go and catch up with you. Ooh, so are you over there. We could intercept this guy. Let's do that instead. We never intercept things. Pirate King versus Lathrixian Raiders. You get to keep all of your stuff. I will allow you that victory. And this is the enemy fighting over here. We have, like, no defenses, so whatever. You are going to try and do that. Over here, we're checking out the defense. Okay, this is fine. The Blight will definitely be able to win. This whole episode is essentially just the Blight capturing stuff, isn't it? Guess whose phone just went off? At 4 AM. Beautiful. And we'll pillage. So that will cause us to have a loss of money for a short while, but that will eventually come back. There's the aerial jellies and the dragons still. I really do want to kill the dragons because I want to have the dragon armor. I've never had that before in this game yet, and I've been told it's really good. Ooh, that's really bad, but if we capture this, we might have a chat. This is so risky. Okay, we might lose the Blight doing this, but I think it's worth it because potentially it could lead to a really cool victory, and really, that's the whole point, isn't it? Whee! Don't be hit, don't be hit, don't be hit, don't be hit, don't be hit! Oh, well, there goes our sails. Thankfully, we have multiple modes of transportation. Jump off, blades. Thank you, 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 thank you. Go away. Well, sun's over here, so I guess going up here is still the best. Aimed fire? Aim for the big guy and still fight back. Well, the fire killed you at least. We could send the boarders out if they would run along, but I don't trust that. If nothing else... Oh, wow, we've lost like over half of the Blight. Oh! That happened! Do you have no ammo left? No, you have ammo. Wow, little guy, you are... Iron Fort, you are credit to team. That was terrible. It didn't even sound like what you were trying to sound like, Lathrix. I mean, I know you're bad with accents, but damn. You're getting worse. Also, speaking to yourself more recently, I've noticed. Well, I guess the sun is on our side, but still. I only pick the highest quality of traitors to join us. No! My highest quality of traitors. Shouldn't you be dead? You've fallen. Oh, goodbye, Blight. I've lost the Blight, but we have essentially destroyed everything here. Oh, come on. Just a direct hit there will win. Thank you. You glorious traitors. Do you have any ammo? You do. Yep, still have ammo. Still have the main weapons. I think we win. I'll shut up about your bleeding. I'm hurt. Medic. My arm is over there, and yet I am over here. I like this fight. Sorry, Blight. I am an eyeball. Glorious. Okay, that was actually really awesome. Wait, was that a... I didn't even realize that was shipyard. Brutal takeover. I want that to be making stuff ASAP. Weren't you... There we are. Oh, yeah, there's no chance this is winning. I'm going to try anyway, obviously, but it's not going to work. Fast, as fast as you can, just straight forward, I guess. Just... Okay, it's going down a little bit, so you go down as well. Darn it. Need to stop being on fast forward as much as I always am. No, that's not your... Why you do? Go boarding crew! They have guards. Yeah, I remember this being a nightmare. This is a really good little ship on a side note. This is how a little ship should be built. Like, it's not overwhelmingly strong, but it's good in not most circumstance. Yeah, that did not go well. A Blight would have enough crew to take over this, but... No, not this little guy. See, that again is why I need units which can fight enemies one-on-one, not just board. Because there are craft which are just naturally good against boarders, and that is definitely one of them. You might win against it. Where is it going anyway? It's going to go all the way down. Where are you going? Okay, you're going to reinforce there. So actually, you're not a major threat right now. So I might just leave you. And I'm going to make some more Derp Dart Juniors. Just making them all over the place. This way we always have craft to attack back. The idea is, even if they start taking some of our land, the Derp Darts can normally counter regular reinforcements. So let's go behind and take everything from them. So, happy days for us, not so much for them. Where's that scout got to? Only there. There's so many fights going on. Really? That was revolting. So they are taking our land once again. It's been a bit like that the whole time, hasn't it? Give or take. Give and take versus these fellows. I really should attack the Stone Guardians again as well. They were remarkably vulnerable to the Derp Darts and give us a fortune of money. So, you two Derp Darts, could you go all the way over yonder? Now, here's the problem. Do they act differently if they are not in our territory? So, if I... Ooh, there's a pirate about to attack one of our areas. That's annoying. But anyway, if I attack a Stone Guardian that isn't in our territory, will that not give us money? I don't know how that works. But for now, there is thankfully a Stone Guardian within our territory, so I could just go ahead and do that and be on the safe side of things. Hello, Stone Guardian. How are you? Ooh, you have a... Was that weapon always there, I thought? I can't remember. It's been so long. Anyway. There we go. Wish the sun was going the other way so it'd be less accurate. Hello! And back. And forwards. We totally just killed that at the end. That is incredibly annoying, because I'm fairly certain now it's repaired. Yeah, this can be suicide as well. Hello there. Will our boarding craft work here? Maybe. We can at least take out the back and most strong of these. Very nasty ventral cannon there. Was it dorsal? Dorsal at the top? Anyway, I can't remember right now, I'm too tired. So you guys, board that please, and you can go up into the sky. I think we've lost too many people. Wait, target unavailable? Yeah, I think we lost the command structure there, despite the fact we are controlling it. At least we destroyed one of their things. Just gonna last as long as I can until this thing explodes. Can you board or not? You seem to not be sure about that. There we go, lovely. Then we flee. Oh, we can keep on doing that over and over again, but for now you can go over here. Anything damaged or destroyed? Nope, thankfully not. Yeah, you're going to definitely die there. But first, the Pale. Just one more thing we can capture. Yeah, this whole video has been capturing buildings, hasn't it? I do apologise for that. I really do. But we are gaining a lot of territory. Which means more money for me. Hello there. Oh, okay, good. So as soon as we hit the Stone Guardian, it classes a victory. We got an absolute fortune of money. Lovely, lovely, lovely. We're about to get the Gatling guns. Maybe I'll wait until next episode for that. Anyway, we do have the tracks already. You know what? Let's build our little tanks now so we can mass produce them and then test them out against things like these two. Oh, they're going to die on the way in, that's the problem. But if they have enough marines, they might be able to capture everything. It's weird, though. Whenever the enemy has more than one bridge, I've always found so many issues occur. But we could at least send them against some of these areas, which is good enough. And we do have control over here, so we could make them there and attack that. Okay, yeah, definitely worth it. So, let's go with design landship. This should be a really, really simple design. Oh, we do have the large tracks. We could go smaller, though. Or we could go with both. Oh, now I'm tempted. No, we'll just stick with the regular tracks. I'm assuming there won't be an issue with our troops getting off the craft. There's definitely issues with them getting on to track-based designs. But hopefully we'll be close enough to the enemy, it won't really matter anyway. So, let's just quickly build this up. So what I want is at least 3 marine bays. Barracks. Maybe 4. There's a lot of marines. So that would be 16, 32 marines. Yeah, let's do that. Although I do want coal here in the middle. Okay, let's just sort this out a little bit, then I'll be right back once I've made a choice on how we're going to make this thing a reality. So we have a supply hatch down here, we're about to add a supply hatch at the back and then at the top over there, which means essentially we should be able to get these troops out and against anything. Also, I'm hoping we can use some seriously heavy-duty armor, like the stone walls. That is certainly better than the steel walls we currently have available to us. We do have shell armor. Don't think that's particularly useful right now, though. How heavy is that? Oh, that's going to slow us down. Yeah, that's way too heavy. Think it might just be best to go with steel. Yeah. It's a lot cheaper as well. I think we'll stick with that for now. But here's the next question. Do we go with weapons at all? Or do we just stick with what we currently have? We don't really have many weapons. I mean, we could go with a saw blade. The problem is, though, then you're killing the thing you're boarding. Things like muskets, they're not great. But what they mean is that you have some defense versus flyers. You'll have some defense just in general. We could do something like this, then put a small ammo cache there, and then a few on the front, once again a small ammo cache. It's not much, but muskets don't particularly drain ammo very quickly, and I don't think this thing should be in a prolonged fight anyway. Maybe something like that. Then we can add some decorations to the front and the back to make this thing look not terrible. Then add a crow's nest, that gives us accuracy versus flyers. Yeah, that would make this thing a lot more desirable for mass production. Yes? Maybe we'll go with this. Let's see. We could go with a simple ram at the front. The thing is, we don't particularly want to hit things we're currently boarding, but if the boarding doesn't work, if things go wrong, once again it just adds another aspect to the craft. And I like spikes. That looks dumb. I mean, we could go with the Grand Ram, which is an insane amount of health on a ram, but that's going to look pretty weird as well, honestly. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be able to make this look good, honestly, so, I mean, at least that looks different. Ooh, how about this? It's not good. It's not terrible. Yeah, let's stick with that. There we go. So we have 2 rams on 2 connection points. Makes it a bit more difficult to destroy. I am okay with that. We are a little bit low on crew, but I think they'll be okay. But saying that, if we're going to be so close up, maybe a little bit of extra crew wouldn't hurt. It's certainly going to make this more expensive. I mean, the maintenance is already very high. That's because of the marine barracks. We could just go plonk, and there we go, we have a berth. In fact, we could remove just a section of that. Ta-da, we have a berth. That does make us less vulnerable to things like just being whittled down. And it could give us a crow's nest for a bit more accuracy. Okay, that seems okay. I just need 1 more supply hatch. Then we can start making this thing look a bit better. Don't think it is going to look good even by the end, but we can try. Let's put 1 more supply hatch at the back. Maybe at the front there so we can climb out. But saying that we have the stairs leading there already. Sure, though, we'll just put it there because we have nothing else to put on the top. We don't have flat guns or anything yet currently available to us, so we are so far behind on tech. In comparison to the last series, we are so far behind. What would 2 spikes look like? Now we have that there, the catcher ram. At least it looks a bit more rounded. No, I think I prefer just the single. Sure, then we have this here to jump out onto the ground, or here to climb out and then jump. Okay, that seems fine. Hopefully this will work. I am going to test this out in the regular combat, the non-campaign, before we build this thing, though. That's not even funny, that's just weird. Sure. Let's just leave it as that. And because I'm so proud of it, of course, we're going to add our coat of arms. There. No, we're not. That's too bad even for me. How about just a regular flag, at least? Sure. It looks a bit like one of those RC cars. Oh, God, that's so much better. Go back. Yeah, I'm a boarding vehicle. Yep, I love the eye so much. It's so dumb. Oh, it's lovely. Oh, wait, no, let's put the... Well, that's the large flag. How about this one there? Sure. Sure. Don't know what to call this, honestly. Derp tank is what we're going to call it for now. And I'm going to go off and test this thing to see if it even functions. Oh, God, it looks so dumb. It looks like a face that's been pummeled horribly. Now, one thing occurs to me. We could use the Gatling guns. We've just unlocked those, and the only reason not to is because of the lack of ammo we have. And honestly, I want to test out the Gatling guns with their own craft. So maybe in the future I will retrofit that. Don't worry, the Gatling guns will be here soon. Let's do 1 more test now with the increased weight and see if we're okay. So yeah, I did use the correct armor. Huzzah. Let's go. So this is a second test. Yep, it's just too slow. The first one, it actually got stuck on something. So clearly, this is too heavy. On the upside, I can just throw the Marines like that. Hey, it works. Stupidly it does. And now the heavy armor will mean, even though we're being shot by so many cannons, it is surviving for quite a long time. Which gives the keep a long time to wear down the enemies, or I can just do this. So what I've done is lower the armor a little bit in more of the least vulnerable areas, so now it's a little bit quicker. After a few more tests, it also didn't get stuck on things anymore. It seems like that's the way I'm going to use it, especially since it's going to be a good distraction unit along with our other forces, which honestly I think will be its main purpose. So let's build a couple more of those pretty much everywhere so I can do some testing with them. And now we just wait. Actually, I do want to take that back over there, so... Do we have a single derp dart? Yes, we do. You can go over there. And you're about to hit over here. Are you building anything? No, you're not. So you can also build a couple of the derp tanks. Let's see how you do. I'm not expecting spectacular things out of them, honestly, but I think they'll be okay. Also, let's go ahead and grab medium steel armor, shall we? Because that would have been such an easier thing to use. Oh. Enemy attacking us, and we have no real defense. Well, we are currently using this tiny little airplane. Cool. Little hangar, little airstrip, little... Ooh, shipyard. Oh, look, a derp dart. Well, they have Gatling guns, so that's dead. Yep, they're even capturing everything. That didn't go well. That did not go well in the slightest. Okay, you're returning home. That's fine. Finally, you're there. Whoa. We have a much scarier enemy on our hands. The Green Empire, definitely something I need to keep an eye out for. Because that's pretty bad. Oh, I thought you had nothing left. Apparently you did. Well, that's annoying. Shouldn't take too long, though. We'll just take this back. Dink. Hello. Aim fire. Actually, you are actually managing to miss at point blank because it is nighttime. This will take a little while. Derp Dart, can you just get back into the sky? That would be great. Normal fire would have been better there. Definitely need to use that more often. Oh! I believe that was the Derp Dart's balloon exploding. And then that was everything exploding from the enemy, so I'm okay with that. Brutal takeover, please. Thank you very much. And you are being very naughty, aren't you, there? Whilst the enemy moves forward, I'm just taking everything back. Nice and simple. Now, of course, this could be an argument for actually building defensive buildings, but honestly, they're so easy to counter, and enemies can always just go around them anyway. I don't find them that useful, but I do think that perhaps a couple of defensive buildings, for instance, on this type of thing, might have saved us a lot of hassle. Okay, you guys, you're going to die. Just not worth the maintenance, especially since if I had a bigger fleet now, I would have won and then just moved past them. And a building doesn't really have any advantages over a ship. In fact, it really doesn't. Well, I guess it does because of the carry capacity thing. You can add more to it, but I'm just not a big believer in the defensive line. Though I do understand that it certainly has its place, and if you do that playstyle, you can be very successful. I just don't like it particularly that much. That's annoying, if you're going to keep on doing that. Okay, I wish you didn't start in so zoomed, but we can just win this by default, I think. Lovely. So whilst they're over there, we're just happily taking absolutely everything from them. So too bad for you. Now over here, we could build one of our new tanks. Aha! One of our tanks is finished over here. In fact, there's two of them. Good. I'll just send one, though. They move so fast on the map. Oh, but first, this. Hello there, defensive buildings. I am the Derp Dart. Bink. It's like the flamers were just put there to make capturing like this easier. Ooh, lightning as well. The storm gods are on our side today. And I'll have that as a gentle takeover, please. Okay, they're actually moving to defend. I wish I could control that. Oh, heavy cannons, we're doomed. And a lot of rifles. I can't even send the Marines by themselves. Move as fast as you can. You'll probably die, though. Hello. I've lost the tracks. But we had so many Marines, it didn't really matter all that much. Brutally butchered. Lovely. Not sold on this tank, honestly. Maybe I should make it wait, does that get the track back? Oh, it must have just broke the track but not destroyed it. That's interesting. Didn't mean to press brutal there, but too bad. I can't remember why I'm not attacking you, so I'm going to go and find out. Other tank, can you please... Oh, look, there's more turtle doves. Surely there's no bonuses to kill them, right? Uncontested defeat, that's fine. Meanwhile, tank over everything from behind you. You can just stay there as a defense. You move on over. Which is not going to work. Okay, flee. Because I've got an idea there, exploiting the AI, which is trying to follow me. Oh wait, you have the same defense on both sides, don't you? Yes, you do. So I might as well just land this side. In fact, that's better because you can't see this side because of the sun. Hello. Oh yeah, you're that weird building which just doesn't get boarded properly. Like, why didn't that work? It's so bizarre. I've seen that so many times. It's always that one building. Now you see, they're going to rush on ahead. So far ahead of me, I can then just turn back and, well, capture that building. Okay, this is actually quite annoying for this one particular craft because it's using things we can't counter, which are those little mini balloons. Most normal craft will have rifles or muskets which can easily kill them. We don't. But we still win. And a gentle takeover for us, and continue to invade everything you can see. Thank you very much. There we go, and it worked. So they went so far ahead of us, we could just turn around and then capture that area. Lovely. You want to get behind the enemy as fast as possible, please. The flip changed at the last second, so I kept pressing flip and then messed it up. Whoops-a-daisy, that was my lack of patience there, and clearly my tiredness. I should really call this a day fairly soon. You should just surrender, right? Good. Good. Are you moving? No, you're not. You're just going to sit there. That's fine. You there. Yep, you see, that's what happens. When the vehicle itself flips, it then automatically changes your orientation of the flip you're doing, even if you've already flipped it once. It's a bit weird, and if you're patient, you can tell it's coming, but I just pressed the wrong button at the wrong time, really. Lovely. Victory, gentle takeover. Take that next, please. And yeah, we've definitely gained more than you've taken, which is fine by me. You can go there, and down here, you can take this. This will be our final test. And now we have the next level of armor. Lovely. I also want rifles, and I really want telescopes. Actually, I think... this should work out. Ram. I think I may get... That didn't work out. It was damaged from before, didn't realise. I think I should get the fire extinguishers first. Doopy-doopy-doo. So, heavy armor versus more speed. I honestly now think more speed would be better. Although we are surviving things well. Hello. You will just jump off the back anyway, don't you? Still, worked out fine. Didn't actually lose any modules, just lost a bit of armor. And we are now attacking Dingleton. Dingleton. Sup. And with Dingleton being controlled, I am oh no, I was about to say I am afraid we are calling the episode, but this happened first. Whoa, yeah, no. No, yeah, we need to really get prepared for the Green Army. So, fire extinguishers. Thank you so much for watching. If you have enjoyed today's video, then of course, likes, favourites, shares, comments, all that good stuff helps out me, helps out the channel, and most importantly, shows that Dingleton and Airships Conquer the Skies is a series you wish to see continued in the future. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye. I promise in the next video, I'll be a bit less rusty. I've took a week off of the game, in fact, more than a week off from the game, because I was getting a little bit burnt out. Definitely back in it now, although I am taking the weekend off, so that'll be a bit weird. Though hopefully this should come out on Friday or Saturday. All depends on my editing schedule. Anyway, thank you so much for watching. Gatling gun build in the next video. This was a nice refresher course. And this is a weird looking map now. Thank you for watching, and goodbye.